And welcome back. I hope you missed us. It's been such a long time. We certainly missed you. And it's us once again. You know who we are. So let's keep the introductions. We're here for the qualifying session here in Canada. And looks like Q1's going to be bone dry.
Yeah.
So then, Dennis, what do you think of this session? Practice.
You mean practice yet? No? Quali. Well, quali will be very, very exciting with the new mistake, right?
Now that yeah, we will have some errors, of course, and those can be critical because you're only going to get a few laps in. So you need to nail the one that will get you through the next session, or maybe get you even pole position.
Yeah.
And this should be very, very interesting.
And Joe said, thanks for the spoiler alert drop, lol. Because they cannot see the weather yet.
Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot that Yuri told us Yeah, Yuri's currently not here. He'll be back in a little bit. And you guys only see the OC logo, but we see the weather and everything. And I absolutely...
Oh, come on! Fucking hell.
I'm just an idiot, okay? Don't judge me.
I literally told you like 1 minute ago. Well, it's fine. Yeah, you can see the weather. And commentators continue.
Just a little bit of banter.
No, Yuri will start a riot.
Anyway, we're
fuck
gonna
that shit, let's start a riot.
Shall we? Go.
Yeah,
yes, Yuri. This video is not legal advice. Please do not start any riots unless you want to, then you can, but please don't do it because we told you. Anyway, let's get this session underway.
Yeah.
And since this doesn't determine pole, I'm now gonna ask you for a prediction of pole, of course. But who do you think will be dropped in Q1?
I think the two Manas, the two Williams, the Haas, and the Alfa Romeo.
I'm thinking it will be the two Manners, the two Williams. Also, I'm gonna be bold on this one, and I'm gonna say one of the Renaults will be dropped, and also one of the Alfa Romeos. Yeah.
That's very bold.
Speaking of one of the Alfa Romeos, here goes Andrea Federi to go out and start this session. Into qualifying, Federi will be completing sector 1 very soon, and I'll be talking you through his first flying lap once we get to it. But until then, enjoy whatever you want to drink right now, guys, because drinking is important. It's crucial to stay hydrated, especially if your country is in some sort of heat wave right about now. Not then drink anyway, because drinking is good. Unless it's alcohol, then it's not good.
Yeah, you will have to drink. Use it.
Now then, Andrea Federi is getting ready for his first lap in Montreal as an Alfa Romeo driver, his first qualifying lap. I mean, because you've already seen him drive in practice, of course. Anyway, we're getting ready for Federi to get going. And here he goes. Onto the front stretch. Everyone is out on track, I believe, so it's all good news. Here goes Federi, driving hard and braking hard into turn 1. Clip the apex there, and clip the apex has 1 into 2, but don't go too wide. Federi goes very wide there, but managed to avoid dipping a wheel into the grass. Now for this fast chicane, downhill. Don't take too much curb on either exit or entry, and make sure you don't cut it. Now then, Federi 19.4 in the first sector. That's bloody quick. Let's see. The chicane. Exit is good. Don't take too much curb on exit, which he hasn't done. Maximizing all the grip he could find on Federi. As we go into this chicane, don't go too wide onto the first part of the chicane because that'll wreck your run for the second one. That's the one where you need to do the best you can. The exit launch out to this straight towards the hairpin, which is even more important than that corner. 42.1 for Federi. Now he's onto the main straight. It's a long, flat-out section until the very sudden and the slow chicane of the Wall of Champions. You need a perfect round through there to avoid the wall and to get the best lap time you can get. Federi's had a good run, using all the track on exit and even more so, and then Federi will complete his lap with 1:11.3. Go stop with the pilot for now. Let's see if Rosetta Martinez can outpace him, which he can't. He's already over a second slower. Rosa goes second. Hupog now takes second from him. Felix Zonta is up next to cross the line, and the Williams, he's gone slowest.
Last.
Jay McKenzie's up next. Fourth for him. Maxim Titkov looks like he'll be going fifth, or no, he's even slower. He's gone slowest now.
Last. Cabana goes fifth. Car goes fastest.
Yeah.
Willow's fourth. Behind Cubog. Wow. Got it on third.
Still, that was. We have to give credit to Andrea Federi. That was a very good lap.
Yeah, indeed. Lopez behind.
Under half a second away from Mercedes and Alfa Romeo. Franco Gamba takes second. George Rogue next to cross the line. P9 for him only. Orchan goes fourth quickest. Now what about Evan Byrne? Can he place himself? This looks like an okay lap. It's P10 for him in front of Rogue. Now Tomaselli P12 for him in the McLaren. Chatfield goes 13th, slots in behind him nicely. Gabriel Gomez 14th only, quite a way down from his teammate. Nicholas Gall goes third. Now Roland Motkin cross the line. He goes 17th only for him.
Wow.
And that's the run done for the first runs. So currently in the drop zone, we have Mochin, McKenzie, Campana, Martinez, Zontag, and Titkov.
It's very shocking with Motian and McKenzie in the bottom six.
Well, I told you one of the Renaults would end up near the bottom, but looks like I got it right for now. But if Jay McKenzie can get out that bottom six or not, we'll just have to wait and see. Looks like Justin Willows has had a little bit of an encounter here with some traffic. What's wrong? Right. I think it might have been a Williams. Let's see.
It was a mistake check. What is this?
Oh, it was Kawa that encountered with the Williams. Very close to going to the wall on pit lane entry. That was Incampana in front of him. You can tell by the yellow T-cam.
The same will happen here, I think, with Gamba.
Yeah.
I think. But I'm not
All
sure.
these guys will be diving into the pits. And it's our Marcal, like in practice, quickest from Franco Gamba. Gamba has found quite the pace up from a poor practice showing. He's now all the way up in second, so he'll be happy with that for the moment. Maxim Titkov currently down in last. He outpaced Zontag in practice for P21, but now it's going the other way around, as Titkov will be getting ready to start his second run fairly soon, I'd say.
The mistake rate is 160, Felix.
Yeah, so it's pretty high.
Qualifying mistake rate is 10 times higher than the normal race mistake rate. That actually enables mistakes in qualifying.
Yeah, because the race is a whole lot longer than the qualifying session, so obviously. Now the Rosetta Martinez is going out. He's currently down in 20th. That'll be the drop zone for him. But he has time to improve. There's a Renault going out as well. I believe that is Evan Byrne. Byrne currently safe with P11. He's done a good lap. And I'm sure he'll want to improve even further. As does any racing driver, of course. You always want to go better. And that was actually his teammate McKenzie, who is down in 18th in the drop zone. Now Martinez. He is out on track. This is our Marcad, the session leader. Kupak and Lopez are out on track. Lopez down in 8th. A little bit shocking. As is Joseph Willows P9. But these guys will go through safely, so they don't have to worry about that. They can find plenty of time in the other sessions. They don't need to right now. But the biggest highlight so far has got to be Andrea Federi up in the 4th. He was the first one to sell a flying lap, of course. And it did not disappoint. Only 3 people were able to dislodge him off the top spot. And Federi is doing incredible today. He's 9 tenths faster than his teammate Gabriel Gomez, who's all the way down in 15th. as Martinez will be starting his second flying lap of the day, and Dennis, the honor of commentating that lap goes to you, so go ahead.
Okay, so he goes over the start finish line. Going to turn 1. I think it's a Senna S, but I'm not sure.
No, that's
Oh,
that's
yeah,
in Brazil.
Traffic.
That's Burn.
I think also here, but I'm not sure. Now to turn 3 and 4, the chicane.
Let's see how much time he's lost. He hasn't
Yeah,
lost
he's
much at all, but he's gonna have to find a way past Burn, or at least use the slipstream from him.
Out of the second chicane. Yeah.
Everyone except for Gabriel Gomez is out on track, so Gomez gambling on going out later when the track conditions are better.
Let's see how much he lost here. Oh, he's up by 1/10. That's surprising. Now it happened.
Well, kind of, there is a power track, and if you can gain a lot of slipstream from the car in front, you will gain. But you have to make sure you're not compromising the corners. Martinez isn't the slipstream gaining off Burn, but he could be compromised a little bit in the last few corners.
You know, last chicane, Wall of Champions.
Burn is actually pulling away from him, as we'd expect. Let's see if José Martinez can improve across the line. Yes, he can, but he stays in 20th. Mackenzie goes up into 16th, gets himself to safety. For now, Armarca hasn't improved. Fosbury starts the lap. The man just got dropped into a drop zone. 19th for him. Kupog doesn't improve. Mochin starts the lap. Lopez is improving, only enough for 6th place. Now Joseph Willows, he's gone up into 8th. To Catalan, 6th for him. Impressive lap there. And Federic only down and stays down. De Rosa P7. Laura Chung up next across the line. She's improved to go 4th. She's found time in the last sector. SS Bonner Tomaselli. Big improvement for the McLaren man. Rogue hasn't improved.
Rogue doesn't improve.
No. So as it stands, it's still Fosbury in the drop zone, but he is in a flying lap, let's not forget. As is Maxim Titkov, the man currently in last. Behind teammate Martinez. Can he find time in S3 and improve? Yes, he can, but he's not enough to get in front of Martinez. So he stays in last. Now, Lin Campana. This is a good lap for him. He's found a lot of time. P14, incredible effort there. Gamma goes second, or should I say stays second.
Whoa, great lap for him.
Yeah, Dennis. Very much agreed. Now then, Evan Byrne. He didn't improve. Neither did Nicholas Gall. What about Chris Chatfield? Play down in 15th, stays there. Jared Fosbury gets himself back to safety with P12. So Mackenzie and Gomez are now in the drop zone. Motian gets himself out of the drop zone with P15, which demotes Chatfield down to 17th.
Yeah, that was a
So that was
brilliant
pretty
lap from
entertaining.
Campana, although he's now back in 16th.
Maybe he has activated his secret Indy 500 mode, because he did so well in that race until that heartbreak on the last lap where he lost 3 positions. But surely he hasn't forgotten how to drive a car. Campana has had a lot of pace, and if he goes through to Q2, it'll be very well deserved. Though he is right on the edges of safety, he's down in P16. So if any of the other guys improves to dislodge him, that could be that. It'll be very hard for him to improve on this lap, I'm sure, but it was an incredible effort.
Yeah, it was definitely.
So anyway, Car continuing to lead this session in front of the 2 Red Bulls. Then we have Laura Chung, Andrea Federi in P5, very impressive still. And Pino Tomaselli in 6th and Matteo Catalan in 7th. So the Italians are doing incredibly well in this Q1 session. As Armarca, the race winner from Monaco, will be the first one to go out for this session, for this run. I'm sorry. Mackenzie is also out on track behind him. Zonta has gone out in the meantime. And yeah. It's looking good for Car at the moment, but this is only Q1. Pole position will not be decided. And both the Mercedes drivers should go through to Q3 easily. They're just learning about the track as much as they can. to prepare for that perfect lap in Q3, which will or will not give them pole. Loads of cars there in the drop zone are out, except for Titkov and Chatfield. So these guys trying to stay in the pits, I should say, for a little bit longer before they go out. Of course, we'll be expecting Gomez. He is out on track just now, and Titkov has gone out. So then Armar Car will be beginning his lap, and this could be an improvement. We'll have to wait and see. But it's already a very fast P1 time. Let's see as Car begins his lap. He might have a little bit of traffic. This will be close. He's got a racing point in front of him. He might catch him later on this lap. But so far he's not getting compromised. No hold up so far. And this is good for Armor Kai as he drives very fast for the first sector. He's 700s down. His personal best. 5 minutes to go, or I should say just over 5 minutes. 4 cars still yet to go out on track for the third run. Got taken off curb there on entry. Through the corner, I mean. And in the second sector, he's almost 2 tenths down. But he will be getting a little bit of slipstream from that racing point in front of him. Of George Roque, of course, because teammate Roland Mochen is still in the pits. Now he's gone out on track, Mochen, so it's Gal and Fosbury the only ones still in the pits. Gal's gone out. Fosbury looks like he'll be waiting a little longer. But anyway, Armar Ka gaining the slipstream of Roque. Can he improve his P1 time? No, he can't. He's lost a little bit in the last sector. Now Jay McKenzie can get himself back to safety. 16th, narrowly.
16.
But he's still in danger. Felix Zonta goes 20th.
20th.
I should say stays 20th. Now then David Kupok, where is he currently? Looks like he is safe, but he hasn't improved. Martinez, can he get any sort of improvement? No, he cannot. Lopez goes up to third, so Mercedes. Yeah, Mercedes is doing really good so far. Now Matteo Catalan out in P8. He's definitely safe, but he wants to complete this lap anyway. It looks like a bad lap. Yeah, he's almost a second down. Now then, Hiroshima De Rosa. Currently in P9, could go yet better. Yeah, P8. He's got one better.
P8.
Now Gabriel Gomez. He is in the drop zone. Can he get out of there? No.
No.
Now Maxim Titkov. The man currently in last. Can he get any sort of improvement? Gomez should have time for one more lap. Let's not forget. Titkov goes up into 18th, but it's not safe. Willows,
good lap
7
for
for
him,
him.
ahead of Chatfield and Gomez.
Yeah, Campana's won their lap. It's not going to happen again. He's not improving, and he's currently down in the drop zone with P17. Lord Chang doesn't improve either. What about George Roque in the meantime? P12. That should guarantee him safety, I'd say. Just 1/1000 in front of Jared Fosbury. Gamba stays where he is. He didn't improve. Chris Chatfield, currently down in the drop zone with P19. Can he get closer to teammate Fosbury and can he get himself to safety? Let's see. Powering on to the front straight. Here goes Chatfield, finishing his lap. He hasn't improved. He's still in the drop zone.
In the final sector.
Yeah, and he might be getting eliminated. I'm not sure if he'll have enough time to go out again.
I have doubts on that, to be
Byrne
honest.
doesn't improve either. Mochen! Mochen is currently down in 15th. He is safe, but you can never be too sure. And he's gonna need to improve, get himself more of a buffer. Guarantee he won't get suddenly dropped and eliminated at the very end of the session. Let's see if Mochen can keep out the pace in Sector 3 and deliver an improvement. No, he actually can't. Just by just 1/1000 of a second. Incredible stuff. Nicholas Gallus improving in the meantime. Can get himself back in the top 3. And no, he's actually lost time in that 3. So then 2.5 minutes left in this session. And as it stands, it'll be Lynn Campana, Maxim Titkov, Chris Chatfield, Gabriel Gomez, Felix Zontag, and Rosetta Martinez will be getting eliminated. But these guys have time to go out again and set one last lap. Where their teams will send those guys out in time or not for that last lap, it remains to be seen. But anyway, we're under a minute from that crucial cutoff time.
I think if they don't go out before...
Well, Kupok is going out now. He's currently in P11, so he should be safe no matter what.
Yeah,
But he just wants to be double short and he's gone out.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
then, 1 minute 45 seconds
Can
left
make
in
it.
this session. And Kyopok, there he goes. He's out on the Torosa Honda. And up next, looks like Kai is also on track, as is Gal. No one in the bottom 6 just yet. So these guys better hurry up. Got some more cars going out. Felix Zonta is out. He will get a lap in.
Does have a chance.
Mackenzie has gone out too. We're very, very close to cutoff time. It'll come in about 5 seconds. And yeah, it's pretty much there. So Zontag is the only one who can still rescue himself. Because Lincoln Pana, Maxim Titov, Chris Chatfield, Gabriel Gomez, and Rosetta Martinez was just gone out, but he won't have enough time. These guys have been eliminated, guaranteed.
Is too late.
Yeah, Zontag will need to deliver a wonder lap if he wants to dislodge Jay McKenzie from P16. But McKenzie has gone out on track himself to try to guarantee safety. Let's see, as David Kyopok is having his last lap of the session. Got Nicholas Gal going out. But Kyopok can't get eliminated. He is safe. The only one under any real danger is McKenzie.
Yeah.
And Zontag, of course, but Zontag is already in the drop zone. So he's gonna have to... So if he doesn't improve, he's guaranteed to be eliminated. But if McKenzie can afford not to improve, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Anyway. Lots of cars have come out on track with pretty bad timing. As we've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Checker flag is out.
And
that's the end of the session.
Flag.
Yes. And Chatfield has gone out a little bit too late because he's already gotten eliminated. So Lincoln Pana, Maxim Tirkov, Chris Chatfield, Gabriel Gomez, and Rosetta Martinez are guaranteed to be out of this session, but Felix Zontag still has a chance to rescue himself. And if he does, he'll be sending Jay McKenzie back to a drop zone. I'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, David Kyopok is safe and sound in P11, so he's not going to have to worry about getting eliminated. Crosses the line, he doesn't improve anyway. Chunk starts it up, but she didn't have enough time. He's improved by 3 tenths of a second. And now now he's past us by a big margin.
Great lap from Ka.
Zontag is improving, watch out for this, but I don't think he's gaining enough to knock McKenzie out of the top 16. Let's see, can Zontag rescue himself? No, he can't. It's P21. McKenzie has improved anyway. So even if Zontag knocked him off, McKenzie would have been safe. Fosbury, he doesn't improve. Lopez goes up to second.
Lopez
just
second.
Teammate
Mercedes spot 2.
Yes, Catalan, he didn't improve on this lap. Chatfield has not started lap in time. He is out. And yeah, Burn just on the limit of safety, P15 for him. We got a little bit of traffic jam here, but as this session is over, the ones who are eliminated are Lincoln Pana, despite a very solid effort. It just wasn't to be with the Williams. Maxim Titkov in 18th, Chris Chatfield 19th, unfortunately for him. That's where he'll be starting tomorrow's race. Gabriel Gomez, bad effort for him, I'm afraid, P20, especially when his teammate Federi was over a second faster than him.
Oh,
and no, under a second, sorry. He was almost 9 tenths faster. Felix Zontag P21 and Rosetta Martinez P22. So those 6 guys are the ones who are eliminated. Now let's look at Mochan navigating this traffic. Oh, he's actually crashed with the Mercedes. He's taking him out.
Yeah, he's crashed Mercedes. I think it's Lopez.
Yeah, it is. And oh my goodness me. Thank God for T-cars, huh?
Yeah. Otherwise both would be out. If it would be in real life.
Oh, it was Ka, actually.
That was Ka.
Thanks, Joe.
Cheers.
Anyway, here are the official results of Q1. You already know who's out because we've told you before. But yeah, you can see for yourselves. And that's Q1 complete. The other 16 drivers who remain, we'll see them in Q2 very, very shortly. So stay here, guys. Maybe grab a drink real quick if you wanna, because Q2 is coming right up.
Yeah, by the way, I think my prediction was right.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, then you are a jinx master.
Oh, prediction master. Who knows?
Well, you predicted those guys to be eliminated, so you pretty much jinxed them. So I wouldn't say you're a prediction master. But yeah, that's just the way the wheel turns, and unfortunately for these 6 guys, they'll not be taking a further part in this session. But we still got 16 guys left, 10 of which will proceed into the top 10 shootout in the fight for pole. And it's looking very good for Mercedes at the moment. They top practice, they top Q1. Can they keep going?
Yeah, let's see. Second, many things can still happen, so yeah. By the way, what Faku G, what's in chat? Mahavir roleplay. That's funny.
As the great Michael Clark once said, "How are you doing, Franco Games?" Yeah. Mahavir roleplay, huh?
Yeah.
We'll just be waiting for Q2 to get underway, so stick with us, guys. It won't take too long. By the way, the ice cream I had, I enjoyed it, so there's that.
Which flavor is it?
Chocolate, as I have a phone call, so forgive me.
Okay. Yeah, anyway. In 3 hours, we have, of course, the semi-final of the Euros, Italy versus Spain. So let's see in the chat. What do you think? Who will win? Or who do you want to win?
So, because our commentator has left, I will be here now. So yeah,
Anyway.
about the mistake rate, I do think it was...
I'm right back.
Okay, he's back, but I'm going to keep talking for a moment. So yeah, on the mistake rate, I do think it was there. Montreal is a track where most of the time the mistakes are pretty difficult to notice, especially when we are following only like the one car for full lap. It is unlikely that it's the first car who makes the mistake. So most of the mistakes in this track are like lockups.
Yep, indeed. And Yuri, Dennis, what did you think of that Q1 session?
I have nothing to comment on.
I feel a little bit bad for Campani. He had a very great lap, but it still wasn't enough to give him safety, so yeah.
Yeah, also shocking the knockouts of, who was it, Chatfield and Gomez,
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. Hey, we may be having some more surprises in Q2. We're just gonna wait a little bit, but don't worry, guys.
Let's go.
Yes. Righto. Here we go, lads. Weather just in 1 second as I'm waiting for my screen share to load. Was it bone dry? Because I'm not even sure. But anyway, we're gonna get going with this Q2 session right about now.
And here we go.
Yep, it is still dry. We're looking at Chatfield, who is out, and now we're looking at Catalan, who is not out. And let's see if we can make the step up to Q3. Obvious reminder, the top 10 goes through at the end of this session.
So Rob, what do you think? Who will be eliminated in this session?
I think it'll be one of the McLarens. I think Andrea Federi might also get eliminated. I don't think he'll replicate his amazing Q1 performance. And then also, let me see. I think one of the Racing Points, one of the Renaults, and how many more do I need to give? One or two? And I think both of the Toro Rossos.
I think that was. Yeah, I think that was 6.
Alright.
7, I don't know.
Don't take my
So I say-
I'll take my prediction with a grain of salt, of course, because I just said some midfield teams, so who knows how it's gonna go. But anyway, yeah, that's my view of things.
For me, I say McLaren, both Renaults, Toro Rosso, a Racing Point, and the other Racing Point.
Okay, then have it your way. Anyway, we're waiting for Paulino Tomaselli to start his first flying lap of the session. He was in the top 10 in Q1, if I'm not mistaken. If he can carry that form into Q2, it remains to be seen as he's starting his flying lap now. Here he goes, and he should not have any sort of traffic. Here we go. Keep an eye out on the table with the sector times up in the top left. It could be very useful to see who goes where. Now then. For the chicane, as the left-hander for Tomaselli, a little bit tentative on exit, so it might cost him a little bit of time. 19.3 is still very quick effort in S1. The next car is Miklos Gall, who's actually gone slower than him, so that's a surprise.
Wow, yeah. The strong first
Cupok has
sector
also
of
gone
Tomaselli.
slower. Yeah, Gamba has gone fastest though in Sector 1 so far. It was a good effort for Tomaselli. 42.0 for the Italian. So let's see if Miklos Gall up next can replicate that. No, he's 3 times down on Tomaselli. So this might be this lap could give him safety yet. We'll have to wait and see. Cupok is also slower. Is that Joseph Willows? Yeah, Willows is also slower than Tomaselli. So this could be a very good lap for the Italian. He's been matched by, is that Franco Lopez? It is! So let's see where Tomaselli will go as he crosses the line. P1, 11.2. I believe Franco Gamba could be going quickest of all though. We'll have to keep out on him. Miklos Gall goes second, 3 tenths down. David Cupok is up next, he's also down. I think he'll be behind Gall. Let's see, will he go third quickest? Yes, he will.
Yes.
Willows, second for him, not enough for P1, but Gamba smashes it by 7 tenths to second. Lopez goes P2, the Tomaselli to third. Now De Rosa can get in front of his teammate. No, he can't, only P7 for him. De Rosa slowest of everyone so far. Has Rogue made a mistake there? Yes, he has.
Yes. Oh, those luckily do not hit the wall.
No, I think he might have brushed it just a little bit. Anyway, Rogue will finish his lap, but it's definitely costing him a little bit of time.
Damage.
His last.
Hey.
Carl only 5th. Insane. Now, Jay McKenzie, where can he place himself? This looks like a very good lap. It's P7.
7.
First real showing of the increased mistake rate there.
Yeah. Lord Chung's gone up into second, so good effort for her. What about Evan Burnap next? It's only 11 for him. Not good enough at the moment.
Catalan. Okay. Wait,
Did Burn make a mistake? Might have made one in the hairpin, perhaps, or earlier in the lap.
But here,
No, yes.
No,
It was
just
an air
slow.
free lap.
I think what was a slow lap.
Yeah, just lacked pace on this run. 7 tenths down on teammate McKenzie. Catalan P10 for him. Like, can't Fosbury take it away from him?
No, God, he's
13th only for. Oh, there's a crash for
crash.
Federi! And
Federi,
Racing Point involved as well! Oh my goodness.
Oh,
And Mochan hasn't been able to finish his lap. And Andrea Federi is crashed into the wall. Yeah. Took too much curb on the second part of the chicane. And that sent him into the wall of champions. From there was no escape. Mochan wasn't able to avoid it. Lost his front wing and both his wheels.
So the wall of champions has become the mistake spot here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as it should be, really. It has that reputation for a reason.
As Franco says on the chat, mistake rate now enter the chat.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So at the moment in the drop zone, we're gonna have Roland Mochan and Andrea Federi, of course, because they didn't complete a lap. And also Kirishima De Rosa, Evan Byrne, Jared Fosbury, and George Roque. So as it stands, both racing points will be getting the chop. But of course, let's not forget, T-cars exist, thank God for them. And these guys will be back in their T-cars very, very soon. The session is far from over.
There he goes out already.
Yeah, Federi is back again. And let's see if this time he can keep it clean and get himself a good lap. And yeah. Federi needs to find some time, of course. We don't know what lap he would have set if he didn't crash it. But if he could have replicated his Q1 effort, it remains to be seen. Anyway, what do you have to say about Franco Gamba's lap? It was mighty! Half a second quicker than anyone. The only guy to go into 110s.
Yeah, it was an absolutely incredible lap from him.
I think it matched Ka's effort from Q1 or thereabouts. And Ka wasn't able to find a pace this time around. He's a second slower than he was in Q1. Can you believe it?
Yeah, maybe he had a lock-up, which we didn't see.
And Tomaselli is in P4. Surely he is safe.
Yeah.
That was a mighty effort from the McLaren driver.
Yeah, I think he's pretty safe.
Yeah, now then Federi will start a lap. And there's a McLaren going out. Is De Rosa, and it could pose him some trouble. Not at the moment.
I think
too much traffic though. Depends just how slow De Rosa is on his out lap. Now then Andrea Federi into turn 6 this is. He's way down, 8 tenths down in sector 1.
Oh,
that's incredibly slow.
Yeah, I think the crash had an impact
on his confidence at the very least.
Yeah.
He's not able to get those lines he needs, and he's not finding the grip he had in Q1. 1.4 seconds down, Federi will definitely not be safe with this lap. He's gonna have to step up in the last lap because he will have time for the last lap, of course. He's got a Red Bull behind him. I believe that is Miklos Gal. No, it's Franco Gamba. It is Franco Gamba. I just noticed the T-cam color. So then, here goes Federi finishing his lap. 13 for him. Gamba is starting a lap. Mochin will be starting a lap as well. Mochin, the only car, of course, not to start a lap because he was involved in that collision. No fault of his own. He just collected the debris and nothing he could do about it. Tomaselli 4 tenths down in his personal best, 8 tenths down on the leader. So it doesn't look like he'll be improving this time around. That was a superhuman effort for him on his first lap, so I think it'll be very hard for him to beat. So you're just gonna have to hope that lap will be enough to see him through to Q3.
Yeah, he doesn't need to improve here. But
let's see if he can do it. No, he can't. Half a second down. Still not bad. Now Franco Lopez is improving, currently in third. Could be getting himself up into second if he can find time in S3. Ooh, very wide on exit there. But it shouldn't harm him too much. Let's see, here goes the Android tank crossing the line. Stays in third, but he has improved by 8/100ths of a second. Now then, Renault is starting a lap. As we look at Armarca in the meantime, currently in P6, and he stays there. A tenth down his personal best. Now De Rosa, still P11, not enough to get himself to safety for now. Mochin, meanwhile, finally second lap, it's enough for P12. Chung is up next, she doesn't improve, stays second. Catalan, he's currently in 10th, goes 7th, big lap there, big improvements, gets right between Ka and Gal. Now the Evan Byrne looks like he is improving, getting himself into the top 10. No, just on the cusp of it with P11. Willows improves to go fastest. Yes, Miklos Gal is up next, he's down on his personal best. Adamar Chupok doesn't improve either, he's P10, on the cusp of safety. Now George Rowe currently in last. He's improved, but not enough to get out of that space. Now then, Jared Fosbury is P15. How much can he gain on this lap? We'll have to
So
see.
improvement.
P13 for him,
13.
but it's still not enough for safety. So yeah.
McKenzie isn't on improvement.
Nope, but he is P9 at the moment, so he doesn't have to worry about it too much. Now then,
At least
Are
at
we
the
waiting?
moment.
looks like everyone's done for this run.
Yeah.
So yeah, currently Franco Gamba remains fastest, Laura Chunk second, and Franco Lopez third, as it was before. Looks like Federi's going out. He came to a halt earlier, but now he's going out again. His lap was only good enough for P15, so if he wants to go through to Q3, he's gonna need the monster lap, just like the one he had in Q1. Can he pull it off again, or will he have to settle or start outside the top 10? As we got just about 5 minutes to go in this session. Leave your predictions, guys, in the chat. Who's gonna go through, who's gonna go out. So far, I have to say, the top 5 of Gamba, Chang, Lopez, Tomaselli, and Willows. The laps are very solid, quite a way clear from the rest of the pack, and they'll be going through 100%. But Ka in P6 is just one like under a tenth away. Wait, no. Wait.
Half a tenth.
Yeah, just
of
over half a
Q-Pog.
tenth away from P10 Q-Pog. So if a lot of people improve, Armor Ka could be finding himself in the drop zone. So he doesn't want to risk that.
Also remember Gala.
Yeah, of course, Gal is
Yeah.
in it as well.
Let's go.
Very, very close. Look at that. 5,000 in front of Catalan, with 2,000 in front of Gal, with 12,000 in front of Mackenzie. And now Federi will be starting his lap. Could be his last one, but I think he might be able to get another one. No, I think this will be his last one, though. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll have to wait and see.
It's
4
his
minutes on the
last.
clock. Federi has gone for it. Oh, he's being impeded by
that's not
Toro
bad.
Rosso.
Yeah. That's it. That's it for Federi. Sadly.
Could still
Think he
have
was-
time, though, if he comes in and gets his mechanics to do their work. He's actually found time in S1, despite a hold-up. So don't count him out just yet. And the Federi session is not over, and he doesn't want to give up on it yet. Let's see what he can do. Into Sector 2, he's going to get some tow from that Toro Rosso in front. And let's see if we can use it. That's Matteo Catalan, of course, because Q-Pog is still in the pits. And it looks like the tow from his compatriot is having an effect.
2/10
Federi's currently 2/10 up, but that's not going to be enough to move him even one place, let alone get himself out of the top 10. But here's where
So
the big
we can
slipstream
have some
comes.
slipstream.
Yeah. As Gal, Mackenzie, and Q-Pog are still in the pits, that's risky for those guys. But I expect them to come out on track shortly.
Yeah.
Now then, Federi, to complete this lap, could be rounding off his session. Let's see where he goes. He stays where he is.
Stays
He
with
actually
me.
lost time in Sector 3 compared to his personal best. And if he doesn't come into the pits quickly enough, his session might be over right then and there. Tomaselli, no surprise, he doesn't improve, but he is in the safe zone. And no doubt out. And he's actually holding up Franco Gamba, that is. Jay McKenzie is the only car left in the pits. Now he's going out of the pits. He's P9, so he is in danger. A little bit of a ding-dong battle here between Tomaselli and Gamba. These guys have nothing to worry about at the moment, so they can enjoy this battle.
Here comes
Gamba
Gamba.
goes through. Tomaselli has to go wide on the curb there. His lap is ruined, but it doesn't matter. He was going to go through regardless. And here goes Brandon Tomaselli. His session is definitely done. Mochin is starting a lap. It could be impeded by Tomaselli there. Now Franco Lopez. He is on an improvement. I don't think it'll be enough to take P1 from Franco Gamba. He'll definitely take P2 from Chang if he keeps up the momentum in S3. Let's see. Lopez crossing the line. And the Franco
Yes.
Mafia is back on top. Now Catalan.
Catalan.
He is in P7, so he is safe at the moment. But that could change very quickly. Can he get any sort of improvement? Even the tiniest one would be enough, and he gets nothing. Now they're looking at Evan Byrne. P11 for him at the moment, so he is in danger. He'll miss out unless he can improve. And let's see what the Irishman can do. This will be his last lap. He's not going to have enough time for another one. Burn crossing the line, and unfortunately he is in the
Burn's
top, so he
out.
can't improve.
He was out.
Rosa
He was
improves, but
out.
it's 311 for him only. Now Lord Chunk, she goes third, stays third, I
stays.
should say, but she has improved. Now then Armarka, can he safeguard his safety and go through to Q3 with an improvement? Yes, he can, P4.
Yes,
Nice and
he
easy.
can. P4.
Bro, can he rescue himself there with this lap? It's only enough
No.
for P13, I'm afraid.
No.
Gaba stays
Gaba
fastest. What about Mochan?
Mochan.
Mochan can't improve, so both racing points are
No.
out. Can Dread Fosbury salvage his session though? Let's
Doesn't
see.
look like it.
No.
No.
So is that
Way
everyone
off.
done? Or are we're still waiting
No,
for
because
Miklos
Dal
Dahl,
is still on
but
lap.
he is still safe, you know, so it's not gonna mean too much.
I think also Jay McKenzie's on his lap, but I'm not sure.
But Mackenzie is safe as well, so it doesn't matter really.
Yeah.
Anyway, Gal will come across the line. He won't he actually does improve
Alright.
narrowly. I thought he wasn't gonna improve. He found time in S3. Now Cupok in P10, he's gonna make it through. Despite not improving.
McKenzie
He doesn't improve either. And I think that's everybody done.
doesn't.
8, 9,
Yeah,
8,
it is.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Checkered flag is out. It's the end of the session. And the drivers who are eliminated are Hiroshima De Rosa, Evan Byrne, George Roque, Jed Fosbury, Roland Mochan, and Andrea Federi. So at the end of it all, it's 1 McLaren, 1 Renault, both racing points, 1 Haas, and 1 Alfa Romeo. And the margin to safety was incredibly tight. 27 thousandths of a second separated Cupok from elimination and separated safety from De Rosa. So heartbreak for De Rosa. He wasn't able to make it through to Q3. But a breath of fresh air for David Cupok. He surely was scared in those last few minutes, but he's made it through to another Q3. So yeah, that's the end of this session. Franco Gamba's gone quickest. Now all that remains is the shootout for pole. Who's gonna get it?
That's a good question indeed. Gamba proved that he can do it, same for the 2 Mercedes before. But don't count out the 2 Ferraris.
Yes, I am going to ask you to give me a prediction on who's gonna take pole.
I think it will be Franco Lopez who takes pole. I think.
And also you guys in the chat, give me your predictions as well. But Thierry, who do you think will take pole?
I think it's going to be the driver that starts P1 tomorrow, aka me.
Well, that's a good one. Anyway, my prediction.
It's going to be Franco Gamba.
My prediction is actually someone who hasn't done particularly great so far today, but he can't change it, of course. And I think Joseph Willows is going to take pole. And of course, we will be quiet for the pole lap once. Yeah, we will mute ourselves. Thanks, Joe, for the reminder. They're in Discord. We will do it, no problem. And yeah. So my prediction is Willows. Yeri's prediction is Gamba, and Dennis's prediction is Lopez. So which one of us will be right, or will all 3 of us be wrong? Who knows?
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Well, we're gonna know soon enough. Yeah.
In before it's Tomaselli.
Yeah. Before he shocks us all. He takes a shock.
I mean, he's already done it once. He could do it again. Yeah, so anyway, this will be a very entertaining shootout. We've had some close gaps so far this qualifying session. It looks like we're gonna be in for a really hot mess in Q3. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, it will be exciting to see who will take pole in the end.
Yeah, indeed. We got our predictions, but don't forget, tell us yours.
Time to go.
And here we go once again, and it's time to
go.
get going for the shootout. Who's gonna have pole? In 15 minutes time, we will know. And another fun question, guys. What do you think the pole lap is gonna be? Because I'm thinking it'll be a 110.3 or thereabouts.
It's an interesting question.
Because obviously in both sessions so far, if I'm not mistaken, the fastest lap was a 110.5 or something like that. So I'm thinking it'll be a 110.3 this time around.
I think it will be, I'm going even faster, 110.2.
Okay, and Yuri, what are your thoughts?
We have Mackenzie.
111.111.
Okay, well Mackenzie actually has a Canadian flag this time around, so he's going out.
I forgot to remove it again.
Wait, you were supposed to remove it?
Yeah.
Alright. Willows is also out on track, as is our Marca.
And David Kubok.
Yupok is now out on track. We got 4
Chang.
cars, which make it 5 because
Lopez.
Chang has gone out as has
Catalan.
Lopez. Now Catalan makes it 7. We're aiming for 3 more.
Actually, I'm changing my pole time prediction. It's going to be 110.666.
Alright then. Let's see. Still waiting for one last car to go out. Paulino Tomaselli, that is. But keep an eye out on the sector splits. They will be the early indicator on who will prevail in the fight for pole. Of course, we're not going to use them for later laps. But as far as we're concerned, they'll be our guide for now. As Jay McKenzie will start his lap. Here he goes. Through turn 1. Carrying a lot of speed through the corner. But it's a fast change of direction into 2. Very wide on exit there. Jay McKenzie using all of the track and all of the grip. As he goes through the fast chicane of 3 and 4. Jay McKenzie, what can he set in S1? It's a 119. It's a now 119. It's a 19.8, so a little bit slow-ish. Clearly, running on turn 2 cost him a little bit of lap time. Willows has gone 3 times quicker than him. Now Ka's gone quicker than Willows. Cupok very slow. Chung is also thereabouts. Lopez going quick too. Yeah, Cupok's made a mistake in turn 3. Yeah, he went a little wide, got some understeer, was able to correct it, but it cost him some valuable lap time here.
I think it was a lockup, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, it launched him off the racing line either way. He's lost plenty of time. And so waiting to see what the Red Bulls will do. It's a 19.5 for Miklos Gal. Mackenzie set a 42.5 in the middle sector. It looks like Amarka is currently quickest there. Gamba a little bit down in S1. Chung looking good in Sector 2, I must say. It's going to be between Chung and Ka as it stands into Sector 3, but let's not forget Fari has a better power unit. So it'll be interesting. Mackenzie goes quickest to 11.7, yeah. Well, next up is Joseph Willows. I expect he'll go in front of Mackenzie, but has to be a little bit of an error here. Let's see what happened here. Get a little bit too much speed there. Yeah. And he had to hesitate there on the second part of the corner, brushing the wall of champions there, and it's cost him some lap time. Let's see how much time Willows has lost.
12.
Mr. Van McKenzie. Ka goes fastest, 111.0. Yes. Now David Cupok is up next. He'll be slowest, I presume. Yes, he will be.
Yeah.
John goes 5th. She and Lopez were fighting each other. How did she lose that much time? Catalan goes 6th. Now we need to take a look at this. She was trying to pass Cupok, and he held her up massively.
Yeah.
She was very strong in the first sector and the second sector, so Cupok threw her plans. Pascal goes third.
Third.
And Franco Gamba, he goes second. Front row
Second.
for him.
Up is second. Oh.
Fernando Tomaselli is next to cross the line. Looks like he can get himself in the front 3 rows as it stands. Can get himself in the top 5 though. Let's see, Tomaselli crossing the line. And where's this gonna put him? It's P5. Good effort there. The first rounds are done, and just under half the field had messy laps there. Against will dive into the pits, and he'll be pretty satisfied with that P6. But how long will he retain it? Who knows? Anyway, it's looking good for Ka. After a tiny little bit of a scare in Q2, he's now back on top. There are plenty who want to take it away from him. So we got a Mercedes, then a Red Bull, then a Mercedes, then a Red Bull. But then Tomaselli, the positive surprise. P5 the McLaren once again. Incredible stuff.
It's very impressive stuff.
Yes.
From
Somehow though, the laps have gone half a second slower than they were in Q2. So it'll be interesting. Gamba in particular, 1 second slower than his Q2 lap, so we know he's got more in the car. David Kupok, unfortunately for him, that mistake in turn 3 and 4 sent him
maybe a sudden outburst of wind.
Yeah. The Toro Rossos, they managed to both make it to Q3, but looks like as it stands they'll be P9 and P10 unless they can find some more time in those remaining 10 minutes. Hey, yeah, are those the 2013 garages? Or... because I think they are.
I think they're the 2014 garages.
No, because I saw Hulkenberg and Gutierrez there in Sauber, so that's what I was thinking.
Well, I have
Anyway,
no clue.
Jay McKenzie will be the first one to go out yet again. Here he goes. And yeah, he's currently up in P6. I think he'll be pretty happy with that, the 2-time champion. And he's on a good position for tomorrow. But of course, 4 people behind him had messy laps, so plenty could still change. Joseph Willows has gone out now. And it's currently looking good for Ka, but with 9 minutes to go in this session, plenty can still change in this tail. As speaking of Ka, he is out on track, the 3rd car in this run. We got a 4th car going out right now, and who is that going to be? It is David Kupok, actually. Now then, McKenzie, we're still waiting for some cars to go out, but I don't think McKenzie will be held up on his flyer.
Chang is now on track.
Yeah, so 5 out, 5 in.
Gamba's on track.
Yeah. Jay McKenzie will start his second flying lap right about now. And let's see what the Polish-Canadian driver can do. There's Tomaselli going out. Will he impede McKenzie or not? Doesn't look like it. So it's good for Jay McKenzie to start pushing. Though he's got a feisty Mercedes behind him. That being Franco Lopez. McKenzie's lost time in S1. He's lost about 200 a second. And Lopez will clearly be very eager to get past him quickly, so he doesn't get his own lap compromised. Doing so might wreck McKenzie's chances of improving. So yeah, let's see, completing the second sector, and the split goes McKenzie. He is half a tenth down, but if Lopez tries to pass him, that will increase the deficit, of course. So let's just see. He's got a good run, Jay McKenzie, but Lopez will be all over him in the slipstream. Yeah, here goes Lopez. He needs to make the move now, otherwise his lap and his chances of pole could be compromised. And yeah, Lopez's lap has been wrecked. McKenzie might have been as well. Let's see as he crosses the line. Yeah, he doesn't improve. His lap is wrecked. And Lopez might have wrecked his lap as well. Now, Joseph Willows, he is improving. Can he get himself onto the front row? Here goes Willows. He's on provisional pole there. By 3/10. Massive lap there. And he's taking it from Pine thoroughly. God doesn't seem to have an answer. He's not improving at the moment. No, he's not. Misses out by a tenth on his personal best. Now, David Kupok, He made a mistake on his first lap, but he hasn't made any mistakes this time around. He will improve and can get himself out of P10. Let's see. Here goes David Kupok. He's still 10th actually.
Stays 10.
Very close to back of teammate Kata on 4/1000 behind. Now Chang is also improving. But let's see. Can she get herself onto the front row? No, but she goes to third. So good effort. The Ferraris have woken up, I must say. But now Franco Gamba is up by 4/10. He could be improving quite a lot. Let's see. Is this the front row for Gamba? No, it's P3.
No.
Very close to back of Ka. Now Mato Catalan, can he improve? He's 7/10 down on Willows at the moment, so he could get himself in front of Mackenzie. Which he doesn't. Tomaselli could be improving though. He does, but stays in 7th. Franco Lopez goes up into 5th, or I should say stays in 5th, because that's where he was. What about Miklos Gal? Can he fight for pole? He was very close to Willows at second sector split. And he goes second, gets himself onto the front row. So it's a front row of champions there. The old timers clearly showing they still got it. And Joseph Willows has taken it away from Ka. Gal managed to sneak in there as well, but he still got 5 minutes left. And my goodness, this second run brought this session to life, I have to say.
Yeah.
This was very entertaining so far. And there's still time for one last Twisted Tale. Should be a good one. And, yeah. What do you think, guys? Will Willows be able to hold on to pole? Could Ka perhaps take it back, or? This will be a good one, I'm sure.
Here we go on the final round of laps.
Yeah, this should be the last one. It's the same amount of time as well as in Q2, and in Q2 those guys didn't have enough time. So this should be it for everyone. This will be the last laps. The third and crucial laps. Who's Paul gonna go to? We'll find out very, very soon. And Willows, I have to say, his lap came pretty much out of nowhere. It was a scorcher, and it's a well-deserved P1 provisionally. But Gal can still take it away from him. As can Ka, or Gamba, or Chango Lopez. Anyone in the top 6 really still has a shot. Because let's not forget, Lopez had this lap a little bit compromised by Jay Mackenzie. So yeah, that's that. But speaking of Jay Mackenzie, will he have traffic this time around or not? Only 2 other cars have gone out so far, so I'm not sure. But I think Mackenzie will have that sweet spot. He will be in clean air. And here he goes, starting his last lap of the day. Quick line through 1. Taking a lot of curb into 2. Goes wide yet again. Gets on the throttle early. And that's good for this section. You need to gain as much time as you can. Carry all the speed and confidence you can. Use the downforce. It's the chicane. Now keep going flat. He's gained 3/10 on his personal best. That's a hell of an improvement. Jay Mackenzie.
Great first sector for Mackenzie.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's see if he can keep this momentum up. Could get himself in the top 6 again, maybe. Who knows? Let's see. Sector 2 should be a good one as well for the Renault. But his real strength will be Sector 3 with that low drag wing.
Tied with Willows on second sector.
Insane effort from Mackenzie. Could get himself in the top 5 with this lap. And this is definitely the lap of a champion. Because the Renault, it's not the fastest car. But Jay Mackenzie can take it to a very, very solid effort indeed. Here he goes for the chicane for the last time. Doesn't hit the wall and uses all the track he can. And where will Jay Mackenzie place himself? He's across the line. It's third! Unbelievable effort from Mackenzie. So it's the 3 champions, 1, 2, and 3. And what a fantastic lap for Jay Mackenzie. Fantastic effort that was. And now Willows, he improved the sector 1. Can he get in 2 as well? Looks like he is getting. Yeah, he's up. He's a 10th up. And he'll benefit from the slipstream of the McLaren. And the straight. It's the strongest engine with some slipstream. And this will be a scorcher for Willows, and that's free. Surely he can consolidate his hold over pole. But let's see. Just to be sure, Willows into the final chicane. Doesn't take a cautious line, carries all the speed he could. And now he'll be crossing the line. Can he improve his pole time, Joseph Willows? Yes, he can!
Yes,
It's a 110.5. It's
110.5.
3 tenths in front of Armarka. Can he take back pole? In front of Mikkel's gun, I'm sorry. Can't take back pole. No, he can't. He's been out-qualified by Mackenzie. Franco Gamba is up next. And he's 4 tenths down on his personal best, so this will not be it.
Yeah, he also Gama will be behind Mackenzie.
Chang is also now improving, so it's down to see if Lopez or Gal can take it away. Because Lopez, I don't think he's gonna all out just yet. But we'll see. Gamba, unfortunately for him, it's not gonna be pole. Unless he finds a miraculous amount of time in these last few corners, which he hasn't found. Gamba crossed the line, he hasn't improved. Neither has Laura Chung. Now ready for Franco Lopez, who is improving. Could get himself on the front row this lap. Let's see. Lopez across the line. It's a very solid lap, but it's only enough for P3. Cupac P10, Catalan P9. Both of them have improved, but stayed where they were. Now that Miklos got it's his last shot. Can he take pole away from Willows? Or will he have to settle for second? And it's P2 for Gal, despite a very narrow improvement. Now what about Paulino Tomaselli? Can he improve and get himself into the top 7? Let's see. Across the line goes Tomaselli. It's only P8, but he has improved. And oh my goodness, what a session that's been. And it's pole position for Joseph Willows. I told you he was going to get it. I told you guys. He was my prediction. And he got it. Both laps were good enough for pole. Yeah. And what a brilliant session it's been for Joseph Willows. Yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Checkered flag. It's out. It's now official. Joseph Willows is on pole. And now we're going to get to the replay of his lap, of course. And you know what this means. We're going to mute and go quiet. And you guys are going to watch his second lap, his third lap of the session. A beautiful lap, which gave him pole position.
Yeah.
And that was the lap that propelled Joseph Willows to his first pole of the season. And look, judging by his reaction in the chat, he's pretty damn happy about that one. Well done, Joe. What incredible qualifying. But you have to say, the man of the session has been Jay Mackenzie. Snatching that P4 was incredible effort. And he's on to the second row as a result. Very great lap from the Renault driver. But anyway, let's read to you guys the official top 10. So here we go. It's Joseph Willows on pole. Gal in second. 2 champions on the front row. Franco Lopez is in third, the championship leader. In front of Jay Mackenzie 4. Farmarka is P5. In front of Franco Gamba 6. Laura Chung is P7. Unfortunately for her, she's 8 tenths down on her teammate. Paulino Tomaselli is P8. Finally, on the 5th row, we have the two Toro Rossos of Matteo Catalan and David Kupok. But so then, guys, what did you think of that session? It was pretty entertaining, huh?
Yeah, it was very entertaining indeed.
Yeah, and we got a surprise pole sitter, I'd say, but it was a mighty lap, which got him his first pole of the season, a very well-deserved one. But yeah, that is it from us. You will obviously not hear from us tomorrow because the only commentary that will be done for the race will be the highlights commentary, courtesy of George, of course. But yeah, until next time, we'll see you guys around. So I have been Robert, Dennis has been Dennis, and Yeti has been the god of this OC. And yeah, take care of yourselves, guys. Take care of each other. And we'll see you around, guys, next time. Take care and bye-bye.